People never see the bigger picture. And it's so sad. Yeah. What them man they say on the internet, trust the process. You got to. At some point in your life, you're going to have to work for free or next to nothing. You're going to have to work for them dead wages. You're going to have to do them mad hours if you want to be successful. I've been there, done it. I remember before, I don't know if I said it in that previous video, but when I was an apprentice, I was working for 35 to 37 pound a day. Okay, it was 2011, but still 35 to 37 pound a day, 7.5 hour shift, you know. Imagine them mad wages. Yeah. Now, you know, qualified as an electrician, man will be earning between 250 to 300 pound a day. I've earned more per day. I've earned 400 pound a day, but that was on like other contracts, and even on this contract, I have earned 400 pound a day, but it's not, you know, an everyday thing and that. But averagely between 250 and 300 pound a day on this contract, and the work is easy. Do you know why? Because I was willing at some point in my life to work for next to nothing, which was the 37 or 35 pound a day. You got to. You got to put in those mad hours and not get no return straight away. Even with my YouTube, TikTok. Listen, I did not start at 10k followers on TikTok. I did not start on, was it 4,000 followers or was it 1,000 subscribers you need on YouTube to be a part of the program so that you can monetize your videos and that and earn money and that. I had to be grinding. I had to be making video after video for free until I got to that point where, yeah, now I'm eligible to join the programs and that and make money off of my content. Don't get it twisted, ain't no big money. Don't get it twisted. I ain't gonna be quitting my job to do TikTok and YouTube full time. Not right now, not today. But if I didn't stick to it, I wouldn't be in a position to earn money off of it. I wouldn't be in a position to have enough followers on YouTube, on TikTok and that well, obviously I produced my book before I jumped on TikTok. But I didn't have enough, if I didn't have enough followers and that, you know, I wouldn't be able to make sales on my books. You know how much people have bought my book? Yeah, you can get it on eBay, Amazon, Conquering Adversity by Jelani Knight. Yeah, if I didn't build up my YouTube following for free, I wouldn't have no way of advertising my book. So, yeah, man, you got to be willing to work for free. Everyone who's built up some sort of business or career for themselves had to pretty much work for free in some aspect. Them youths there, yeah, that are footballers, whoever the greatest footballers are that you can name, them man there had to play football for free. Furthermore, their parents had to pay for them to go to football training and that. Because remember, when you start training in football, you don't get paid from day one. You have to build yourself up. The man them that are rappers, the man them that are rapping, they had to be rapping for free. They had to be in the studio paying, yeah, so that they can use the studio facilities and use their free time so that they can, you get me, spit bars and that. And eventually it will pay off. One of the greatest come-up stories that I've heard so far. I know there's plenty of rappers that probably have, and I love the come-up stories. I just love them. Is Tion Wayne. This is someone that I know. I ain't got his number at the moment, you know what I mean? I had his number back in the day and that when I was on the road and that, but you know, you lose numbers, people change phones and that. But yeah, I had his number back in the day. And these are man don't even know him as Tion Wayne back in the day. Man know him as DJ. You understand? Yeah? That's how far back man know a man, yeah? And I heard about his come-up story, like someone done a little, I think it was an Instagram video. It's probably on YouTube as well. And I rated it. So this guy was saying that he remembers seeing Tion Wayne go to like the uni parties and that. And, you know, he would jump on and start rapping. And no, people weren't rating his music. Maybe some people were, but certain people weren't rating his music. He remembers seeing him at different uni jams, whatever they fucking call it. Jumping on stage and that rapping. People were not rating his music. But guess what? He stuck to it. And one day, blew up. Multi-millionaire. Yeah? You got to stick to it, man. You're not going to get results on day one. You might not see results for 2 years. Back in the day when I used to watch motivation videos, like, obviously I ain't going to say certain names because the video will get blocked and banned, you know, it's like, you know, yeah. But yeah, the only people that I had for motivation back in the day was like Les Brown and Steve Harvey. And I remember like there's one famous story that Les Brown was talking about the bamboo tree. Apparently like Japanese bamboo or something like that. You plant it, the bulb or whatever it is, you plant it in the soil and you have to water the soil like every however often for 5 years. Or every however often for 4 years, and you don't see no results. And then in the last stage, the last year out of the 5 years, let's say, it just shoots up and just grows like 10 feet tall or something like crazy like that. The point of the story is, at some point, yeah, you're gonna have to work and not see any results, because basically the guy Les Brown was saying that people would make jokes about the person that's watering the soil. Like, oh yeah, I can really see progress and that. Yeah, man, it's nice to have an invisible bamboo tree. People will laugh at your ideas, but guess what? When your ideas are producing results, they ain't gonna laugh anymore. I guarantee you. Like, let's say, yeah, like when I had my vending machine business, yeah, I guarantee you, yeah, like people think, oh, why man want to start a vending machine business? They probably think it's shit. I even had someone say, what, your stupid vending machine? I had someone say that to me. But I guarantee you, obviously there's no real proof, but hypothetically speaking, I guarantee you, yeah, if I blew up and I had a thriving vending machine business, I guarantee you, people will be like, yo, how do I jump on? How do I start a vending machine business? I've had it before. My mum, my stepdad, and my mum's close friend. I'm 20, 21 years old. I'm standing in the back garden with them, chatting to them. And I said to them, yeah, in 10 years' time, when I'm 30, I'm going to have a 600 grand house. They laughed in my face. They laughed. But guess what? Okay, fast forward 10, 11 years. I don't have a 600 grand house. But you know what? I got 6 properties worth over $1 million. I'd rather have 6 properties worth over $1 million than one house. Furthermore, I own this house here and I own the house next door. And obviously I thought about it, fantasized. Yeah? This is some home renovation porn. Yeah? I was thinking, yo, it would be nice, yeah, to like merge both of these houses together. So this is number 1 and that's number 2, next door. I used to live next door. I actually ran up in this house and beat up the occupiers of this house, yeah? And then I bought this house. I didn't buy the house off of them. I bought the house off of someone that they sold the house to. So anyway, I've fantasized about this. Like, yeah, it would be so nice, yeah, to knock all the walls down, so long as obviously it's safe to do so, because certain walls are like, supporting walls and that. Knock all the walls down and then just have one big massive house, yeah? So this is a 3-bed, that's a 3-bed, potentially 6 bedrooms or whatever. You don't even need to have 6 bedrooms. You could just have 4 large, massive bedrooms and that. Yo, that would be fucking nice. And literally, I've sat and thought about it, like even thinking about it now, like, could just have one big, massive kitchen on this side of the house, and then, big living room, and then some big, massive bedrooms and that. You never know. Obviously, the mortgage lender, they knew that obviously I owned the property next door, and they said, like, make sure the buyer, me, make sure he doesn't try to convert both of the houses together. Yeah. But yeah, I ain't gonna be doing that. But yeah, it would be nice to have a big, massive house. You never know. Maybe one day. But yeah, man, you just gotta trust the process, man. Be willing to work for free. Anyway, I'm gonna enjoy my Maryland cookies. Farewell, one more.